Hello, my friends. It's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel, and I'm so glad you're here. I am here to do a flip through of these 3 recipe journals, and these are the 3 I started working on really at the beginning of November. And I worked on quite a few, the 2 smaller recipe journals, and I've worked on 3 recipe card journals. I think or maybe it was 4. I'm not sure now. I've lost count. But anyway, then I went ahead and finished up these. So these are the ones that are made from a recipe book that was hardback cover. I used the same spine, and they're about like traveler's notebook size. And I'll have in the listings all the sizes. They're all the same size, but the size and the number of pages. So let's just do a quick detail flip through of one, and then I'll do like a really super quick flip through of the other 2 because they're similar, although they are not the same. So let's just go ahead and do this one. So I have them all tied with this pretty gingham fabric that I got out of my scrap drawer, and scrap fabric drawer. And isn't it cool how you can turn something that is a scrap into something beautiful? You know what I mean? It just looks so pretty on here, I think. So let's take that off, and I will show you everything about this one. So, and I have a little goodie pack here and an extra little tag. So all the goodies I've wrapped in this pretty stationery here, and they're inside here and tied together. And here's an extra little tag. I put a little tag, a little handmade tag, handmade by me, and each on the back I had it tied on here. So the covers, here's the cover on this one. So on 2 of the covers I didn't like what was on the cover, so I completely covered it up. And one of the covers I did like partially what was on the cover, so I didn't cover it all up, but I'll show you that in a second. So on this one you can see this pretty scrapbook paper, and I put a little centerpiece in the middle of each, not middle, but right as a focal point on each cover. And this one has Aida cloth as fabric on the spine, and it has 2 signatures sewn in with red and white baker's twine. Here's the back on this one. It has this nice cozy little fireplace picture. Just one second. Okay, so yeah, I think I explained everything on the outside. The cozy picture on the back. My husband interrupted me as he was coming down the stairs and getting some dinner and stuff. So on the inside of each one, on the inside of the covers, I used my clear plastic pockets in order not to block the picture, because I thought the picture on the inside of all of these was really cool. So I'm not going to take this piece. This is a little piece of calendar piece in this one, and in this one I can take these out. I'll go ahead and take these out. That one's a little tight. I don't want to struggle with it on camera. It's not tight, but it is tight at the same time. So we can get it in and out. I just don't want to struggle with it on camera. So here it is. You see how pretty that is? It says, it even has a little nameplate there. It is covered up partway with the pocket, but it just has food-related items in the picture and everything. It was so perfect, so I just left it. I'm not going to unfold it, but I have a piece of note paper, pretty note paper that has cherries, and let me just show you the bottom because it's so pretty. A little bowl of cherries and cherry pie there. And this is a canning label. This is from a thrift store, so these probably are old. This is new from Dollar Tree. The little notepads they have there. So cute. I haven't seen any cute ones lately, but for a while there I was really finding some cute ones, so I would just pick them up whenever I saw them, especially if they were food related. Let me pull that out a little bit. I don't want to... well, I guess I just pushed it in. I'll get it later. But anyway, at the beginning of each, let's see, all the signatures. Yeah, each signature starts with a pretty Ideals magazine page. So on this one, you can see there's an old stove there, and this girl is sitting here preparing green beans to cook, and she's got the ball jars, and just really a nice kind of vintage looking picture. There's a hanging lamp up here. One of those kind of old-fashioned, vintage-looking, well, it might even be an oil lamp. I'm not sure. It looks like a hanging oil lamp. So anyway, really cool picture. Here's the other side of that page. And then we have a page from a Reader's Digest magazine, and this is an ad from Maxwell House Coffee. And on this side is coupons for strawberry preserves by Kraft, and there's a picture of English muffins and strawberry jam. And I was just looking for the expiration date here. I don't see it right off, but it's really fun to look at these old ads from, I don't know what year it's from, but probably the 70s or something like that, or maybe older. So the next page is a coffee dyed page. It is like a ledger or invoice. Really nice lines and markings. The next page here is a paper bag. So I have this is a canning label, what was described as a canning label, but it's a sticker. It says baked with love, and I put one there on that paper bag. And inside the paper bag I have one of the labels that I've been including with my recipe journals. Some note paper. Well, this is actually ledger paper, and it's a fold out. So you've got all of that room. And then this is another page from, well, in the middle of each signature I also put a pretty, let me take this envelope off so you can see it, but another pretty page from the Ideals magazine. A cabin in the woods. Isn't that beautiful? All the tall green trees there. So that was, yeah, that was Ideals magazine. And I have it tied. You can see I put knots in the end of my baker's twine on these. And then this is an envelope that you can use. You can decorate. You can glue it down somewhere and do a fold out or whatever your little heart desires. You know what I mean? Just have some fun with it. Collage on it, whatever you might want to do. It's just a nice, it fits in here so perfect, so I wanted to put in here. It's a long, kind of a small, narrow one, so perfectly fits in here. A little card that I had decorated, index card, with this is a puffy sticker. It's a strawberry. On this side is the, so we're on the back half of the second signature here, with the other side of that ledger. And then, let me get this straight. And then I had paper clipped here. I just knocked my paper clip off. But a little envelope here with a little card. And this is a vintage card. It says, "Come to a kitchen shower." So cute, in the shape of a coffee grinder there. Never used. A little Hallmark, vintage Hallmark card. Those are so adorable. I only have a couple left, I think, maybe after this, after putting them in these journals. Paper bag here with another canning label. And here is a card that is like a playing card that has to do with food. Here's all of the little food items there. And then the rest of that signature, the fold out here. And then the other side of that Reader's Digest magazine page with the pretty strawberry jam there, strawberry preserves. Look at the crystal butter dish, really nice. And here's another coupon, Maxwell House coupon on this side. And I still can't really see right off the expiration, if there is one. Maybe there isn't an expiration on there. So Ideals magazine page here with a little, I did put a little decoration there. It says Dream. And then this is the back of that signature with that Ideals magazine page where they're working on the green beans. Here's brother working on them, and he's pouring them through a strainer or something. Oh, they're canning. Okay, they're canning green beans. Isn't that neat? That just is a really pretty picture. And then on the second signature, I have this Ideals magazine where they're making candied apples. Look at the pretty, well, there's a pretty pot here, and there's a pretty dish towel wrapped around. I just love those Ideals magazine pictures, so pretty. And then here is a page from a cookbook, a little note paper, another little page from another cookbook, and then here is I have clipped over, kind of folded over this page, a really pretty recipe card, never used but vintage, that you can write on. The front and the back has lines, and that's, I think, another side of that. Oh, this is a piece of a calendar. So this is the bottom part that says notes, and I'll show you the other side in a second when we get to the back half of this signature. So here's a pocket I put in the middle of this signature. One of those pockets that I love and I have no more of. So I put a little collage down here, the word delicious and a S&H green stamp. And in this pocket, this is another little card set, flash card set that I had. And this one has, looked like a turkey dinner on there. It says the vocabulary word on here is feast. Isn't that neat? And then here's the little tag we made together on Tag Tuesday, one of them from my scrapbook calendar. And here's another one from the scrapbook calendar that we made with some crinkly seam binding, and another pretty recipe card. Lines and decoration on the front and back there. I love those. Those are so pretty. And the colors are really pretty too. And then as we go on to the back half of this signature, I have a little rickrack here. Oh, there was some rickrack in the front too, wasn't there? Did I show it to you? Yeah. I don't know if I didn't point it out, but maybe you saw it. Some red baby rickrack here. And then this is the yellow, like the regular size rickrack on this page. So you can see there's plenty of room for writing in here. Now this little piece is from my from a antique cookbook that I had, where I made it into a journal a couple years ago, and this was a little piece I cut out of one of the pages, and it was so pretty. I just cut it out, and it has recipes, what's left of some recipes on the back, but it just says Raisin cookies, shortbread, small cakes. The superfluous, a very necessary thing. So that's from an antique cookbook that you can use to decorate something, this journal, or some ephemera or something. But that's the colors that were in that old cookbook, and it was very old and grungy, and it made a beautiful journal. So here's this piece of calendar. I showed you the other page that had the notes part on it of you were supposed to have a space for notes on the bottom of your calendar. Here is the actual calendar. This is the page from the cookbook, the note paper, the other cookbook page, and then here is a couple of pages. These pages that were from these actual cookbooks, they used for the covers, had some beautiful pages in there. So I put a couple in here. Let me show you. See, these two went together, and really gorgeous. See the roses and everything. This is, I think this is a recipe back here. Chilled cream Senegalese. Not sure if I said that right, but cool, refreshing soup. Sounds like the recipe for that. But anyway, I just thought it was a beautiful page, so I wanted to include a couple pages from the actual, these actual recipe books in here. And then here's the back of the Ideals magazine page with the apples. And you already showed you this. And there's a calendar page in here, like a mini calendar page. And you can pull it out right here. I just don't want to take it out right now and have to put it back in. But that's that one. So that was a detailed look on that one. Let me show you the goodie bag for this one real quick. And all the goodie bags are pretty much the same, or goodie packet. I wrapped it. I just thought I would do something different and wrap it in this pretty snowflake stationery. So I've got food-related things in here, recipe-related things. This is a pretty coffee napkin. I did pick these up at a thrift store one time, I believe. And then here's a bunch of pages from these cookbooks. Like I said, they're so pretty. I wanted to include some, so I did put some in the goodie bag. A good chunk here that you can cut apart and make into tags or pockets or whatever you want. But lots of pretty pages there that are actually from these cookbooks. Okay, so a chunk of those. And a recipe card, one of these little library subscription recipe cards. And a guest check. I tried to put some nice things in here that you could really have fun with and do some fun journaling during this time of year. This is a little booklet I found. It says, on this side, it says, thinking of you, and it's perforated here. But I left them together so you can have two. You can either keep them together. See, it has 6 holes here. You can either keep them together or separate them and use them for like little journaling cards. On the back, it says to from, and then thinking of you over here with all the lines that you could write on if you want. Or you could even use it for a frame and put a little picture in there too, on both sides, either side, or one side. You can make a little gift tag out of these. I'm just all of a sudden having all these ideas, but put a little picture here and make it into a gift tag. And this is where it says to from. Wouldn't that be cute to put on a gift? So anyway, that is in there. Some more pretty note paper. This says Forget Me Not. And there's some forget-me-not flowers and a pretty stationery or note paper. And this is a little recipe book bookmark. So has a little notch here that you can hang on the top of a page, and you can use this for journaling or actually for recipe information, and it has that lines on the front and back. So really cool. I love those. So that is what's in all of the goodie bags. Of course, the cookbook pages are different because, you know, these were all different cookbooks. None of them were the same. They were like a little set, I believe. So I don't know if I had all of the books in the set, but I had 3 of the books. So I think I found them all at the same time, and they didn't have any kind of cover around all of them or anything. They just were 3 separate little cookbooks that I thought were so cute. So that is the goodies. So let me just show you these real quick so you can see what is in here. So they all have, you know, the gingham tie, but 2 of them have the Aida cloth binding, and this one has the fabric binding. And this one, these 2 they're loosening up, but I made them really tight and sturdy, just FYI. So they should loosen up, but they're really really tight and sturdy, and they're not, I wouldn't just say they're stiff, but maybe they are a little stiff. I don't know, but you can see it when you lay it naturally. It's like that. It opens up a little bit, but you put your closure around there, tie it up, and it's fine. And it should loosen up after use. You know what I mean? So this one, see that Aida cloth is a little thicker and it's a little thicker fabric, so it really it gives it a lot of sturdiness, and it's just not as flexible as the fabric. So that's why it's a little stiff. See, the fabric doesn't do that. It's thinner. It's probably the half the thickness of the Aida cloth, and just more flexible and not as thick. So this is what the red gingham one looks like, and this is the one where I covered up part of the cover. So this was the cover, the raspberries and whatever this dessert is, and then I put this, the kitchen is open little decoration up here. Here's the 2 signatures and the fabric. It wraps around the back where you have another pretty bowl of raspberry dessert there. So these were so cute. So, and again, we're not going to do a detailed walkthrough here, but here's the inside of this one, how pretty this inside cover was. And then, you know, the same types of things. The bag is different, and I've got Rick Rack and a little card. Oh, I did put I didn't point it out in that one, but a little label in each one somewhere in there. You know, they were not on the same page or anything. Here's the Ideals picture here. Oh, let me see. Did I show you the Ideals picture in the front? Beautiful donuts with a beautiful little scene there. So that's the scene in the middle of this one. The kind of harvest of vegetables and things. And then the same type of things. Got the paper bags and goodies and things clipped in. Here's the back of that Ideals magazine with the coffee cup and beautiful apples and things. So here's the cover of the next signature with this beautiful yellow and white daisies and a yellow coffee pot. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I just love that. And the same types of pages and decorations here. I really had fun, you know, calendar page making these same types of items here. The little flash card and the tags and things. There's a recipe card here and a recipe card here. Oh, I got 2 in there. Ooh, bonus. Little collage on this one has a measuring cup and S&H green stamp. The Raisin piece from the Antique Cookbook. And then here's the back with the pages from this cookbook right there. And then here's the back of that little Ideals page. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the yellow chair and the yellow coffee cup. Oh, and the yellow gingham tablecloth. Oh my goodness. Love it. Okay, so that's that one, and it has the tag and everything. It has all the same kind of goodies. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one. When you see this video, these will be in my shop. So this one, I really had fun just choosing the different papers and everything. This one has the cardstock scrapbook paper with the appliances and things like that. Here's the spine with the Aida cloth and the 2 signatures and the baker's twine, and has a beautiful back cover here with just a scene of like as if you were preparing your dinner with the mushrooms and a bottle of wine and some pasta and some olives, a brick wall back here. I just love it. but that was what was on this book. So here's the picture on this, and inside of these covers, it has a picture of, like, let me show you back here too. It's like a drawing of vegetables and things. And you know, on all of them I have the same fabric that's out here. I have all of them, you know, in the same fabrics as in the spine inside. So, I mean, it's really thick there. So, pockets. Oh, here's the cherry pie. It looks like a cherry pie on this Ideals page with those beautiful flowers in a basket. And there's some eggs, brown eggs there. Okay, and then all the same types of pages. The canning labels and things. The rickrack. Here's the middle of this one. It's got berries on a tree here with a beautiful spider web in the middle. Isn't that gorgeous? And then you can see these pages, a little card and things. And in the back, Ideals has, looks like a pumpkin pie and a pecan pie, and then some squash and things and flowers. Looks like, well, they're fall colored flowers, orange and yellow. And here's the cover of the next signature with this very pretty ceramic looking, or pottery, actually looks like pottery, coffee cup. And there's some dessert here on a green. And look at this, I love this green placemat there. That looks very 70s, doesn't it? I have a placemat. It looks like a rag rug, actually. One of those rag rug placemats. That's what it looks like. I have some like that I got at a thrift store, but they're bright colors. So anyway, on we go with all the same type of pages. And the middle on this one, this collage says homemade, and it has the little S&H green stamp just like the others. The calendar page. The Rise On. This one says the story of Rise On. That must have been from the title page. And then pages from this cookbook. And here's the back with that green, like rag rug placemat, a green plate, and the dessert there. So, yeah, those were a lot of fun to make. And this one has a little, the decoration on the front of this one is a little nameplate. And this, yeah, this should come out. Yeah, this little piece comes out. You can just take it out and put something else in there, or leave it in and just slip something else in and over it. You know what I mean? You don't have to, or you can write on here, or just put something, glue something right in there. You don't have to slip it in or slip it in, whatever you want to do. But yeah, these will be all the same price, very reasonable in my Etsy shop. So if you want one, grab it, and you know, you'll be ready for Christmas if it's a gift. So thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. And I am off to put this stuff away and drag out all my Christmas stuff now. So I've been really anxious. I usually have it out by now, like a month ago or 2 months ago. And it's already whatever, December, whatever it is today. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.